What it do, Bankroll Mafia? Welcome back to another episode of Madden 25 here on the Pittsburgh Steelers franchise, man. And it's the offseason. It's official. We finally, are done with the regular season. As y'all see, this is the stats from all the leaders of the specific categories. That's the standards for the AFC. Um, we're going to look at these player of the weeks real quick to see who had it. We had DeMonte KZ for week 7, week 18. And we got a lot to do. This video is going to probably be like about 30 minutes, 20 something minutes long, longer than the usual jumps. But these are all the player of the weeks as you see, man. Russell Wilson was doing good. He started as our QB to start the season off. Just look, 527 passing yards, 7 TDs. Deshaun Elliott, Dante Jackson. And then I decided to put Justin Fields into the starting role. As you see, we kind of disappeared. Dante, hey, that's some foreshadowing right there. I ain't gonna say nothing about what I just seen, but Dante Jackson was balling. Fields started balling consistently, as you see. Mahomes coming back in the fold. Patrick Queen doing what he does best. Mink, KZ. So it was a good little run. Here's the mock draft 3, man. I know a lot of these players probably aren't where they should be as far as their ratings, because like this is a draft class I downloaded off somebody else that made it, and then I just added a couple players to the fold to the draft class that I feel as though was from my dynasty as far as South Carolina on the channel, the Gamecocks jump, and then other players who I feel as though was missing from this jump based off other players' mock drafts and stuff like that. I watched Bengals mock draft on YouTube and try to kind of piggyback off of that, and then I looked at like the Power Report, ESPN, and stuff like that to see like who was supposed to be pretty much where. So if I'm missing something or things look a little bit odd or untrue or to your liking, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a draft class maker. I'm just the person who downloads them and edits them to the best that I can to make them fit for my franchise and my dynasty purposes. So yeah, but kicking things off, we got to go ahead and talk the head coach Mike T. They saying video going around. Okay, controller keep dying, bruh. So we gotta embrace the identity next year. That's fine with me, you know what I'm saying? Nothing to keep the identity. I had to cut the video a little bit because it kept saying controller disconnected, bro. And it's annoying, but yeah, everything you need to see, you need to pause the video to see how we did as far as the team. Everything's right there in that little part. Pickens right here talking to me. Yeah. Top of the world. You better feel top of the world, bro. You came with Mike Tomlin off as perfect. I know you a YN and everything, bro, but like, respect Mike T, bro. Respect Mike T. I'm hoping that a couple of these players can break out to superstar at least, you know what I'm saying, to like help better their development. Ryan Clark talking about our passing, huh? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Solving problems, man. Offense gets a big bonus of XP. I look at the team players right there. Phil's talking on Twitter. GP talking on Twitter. It's a lot of big things going on, man, and I love to see the team, despite the decline we kind of took. You know what I'm saying? Ending at 10-7, which is pretty much a still as usual. If you know the Steelers, bro, it's always 10-7, 10-6, 9, like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Um, GP, I'm not trying to hit nothing. Yeah, you better apologize, bro. You hear me? What you want, man? What you want, man? It's nothing to it but to do it, bro. I'm going to have to manage the staff real quick. I got some points I want to accolade. I went from saying it right. If I'm saying the wrong word. But I want to just put these points where they need to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get 3 more training spots for next season. I want to also touch up probably one of my other coordinators. I don't like doing this. I don't know who's gonna be here for long term, and I don't be seeing the option on how to resign them or extend their contracts. So I'm gonna focus mainly on Mike T. Like I said, I do want my own coach to take over as the head coach for this team, but as of right now, I'm gonna say the storyline's changing. Head coach Bankroll Beasley is still in South Carolina in the dynasty. I was trying to make a thing where he's like the defensive coordinator for the Steelers, but he can't do both jobs when I'm being realistic about it. So until Mike T retires, he's still gonna stay over there, and eventually, hopefully, he'll come over here. But as you see, Mike Tomlin and head coach Bankroll Beasley are in talks, and certain players from South Carolina, you know what I'm saying, telling him to keep his eye on these couple of these guys later in the draft. So we'll see. Stats for the year, man. As you see, Russ still played better than Justin Fields, bro. And they play the same amount of games, I believe, bro. It's just crazy to see, like, the difference, you know what I'm saying, and accuracies, percentages, and stuff like that, man. Russ took more sacks, but that's because Justin Fields had the capability. Both played 15 games. Fields played more downs. Najee did not get 1,000 yards rushing this year, but he did have 10 TDs on the season. Fields with 500, Russ with 100 plus. Couple TDs under everybody's belt. Not sure, you know what I'm saying, what Jalen Warren's going to do next year because he's not re-signed, but I did bring Najee back, and we still got Keaton Mitchell, so maybe the free agencies will find our running back to help out. Oops, and I mean to go to the Seahawks or the Texans. George Pickens, man, domination. 888, so my angel numbers right there, man. 20 touchdowns on the season for my boy. Calvin Austin not that far behind. Fire move. Roman Wilson. You know, everybody contributed this year, and I love to see that for us as a team because, yes, I did kind of force feed GP, but GP be open. I trust him. I trust his athleticism, his abilities as a receiver over the other guys on my team. Maybe a little bit biased because I'm a fan of George Pickens, but hey, we allowed a lot of sacks. Definitely did got to tighten up. But the league leader for tackles this season is Deshaun Elliott, followed by Patrick Queen. But Deshaun Elliott is the only guy who had 100-plus tackles this year. Tackle for loss, man. Alex Highsmith with a 20 ball, Cam Hayward with a 19-piece, and then T.J. Watt with a 16-piece. Patrick Queen with 14. Deshaun Elliott with 9. Sacks. Highsmith led the way with 10.5. T.J. with 8. Kind of low on the low end, but next season, I do want to see T.J. Watt get double-digit sacks, man. He's going to be 30 years old next year, so I got to do more for him. Dante Jackson with 10 picks. The team with some ball hawks. I think we probably the league's leading team in ball hawk, like interceptions, I meant. For his fumbles, everybody got some good hits in this season, and we recovered. Only 4? That's crazy. That's crazy. No blocks this year. Surprisingly, we're not looking like the real-life Steelers, but TDs, we got about 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tutties from the defense. Big boy points. And here are the awards for this year, man. Brock Purdy, MVP. Coach of the Year, Matt LaFleur. Offensive Player of the Year, George Pickens, man. He's definitely going to superstar for that. Quentin Williams, Defensive Player of the Year for the AFC. We got Patrick Queen right there. Dante Jackson right there. Lad McConkey for the receivers, Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Peyton Wilson. Best QB, Patrick Mahomes. Best running back, Breece Hall from the Jets. Best receiver, George Pickens. Best O-line, Tyler Linderbaum. Quentin Williams for best D-line. Best linebacker, Joey Bosa. Alex Highsmith got snubbed. Dante Jackson got snubbed too for best cornerback. Oh, man. We had 4 DBs in the rankings. And here's the playoff picture for this offseason, man. Bengals, Chiefs, Dolphins, Colts, Packers, Falcons, Niners, Eagles. That's some good games. Minus the Colts. Could have put us right there, but as you see, wild card weekend, the Colts beat the Bills, so they earned their way in there. You know what I'm saying? Can't get mad at them. Gonna go ahead and advance through the playoffs. Not gonna hold you. Gonna get through a little bit quickly. Dolphins, Chiefs, AFC Championship, Eagles, Falcons. The battle of the birds over there in the NFC side, as the Falcons beat the Packers and the Eagles beat the 49ers. Man, and here we go. The Super Bowl is, on who? On who they got these boys in the Super Bowl again? Madden be on some, bro. Here's the Pro Bowl. I'm going to look at the AFC side. You got to look at the NFC side. I don't really care about the NFC side for real. General George Pickens right there. Whole bunch of AFC North players right there. We taking over. Not going to lie, we taking over. Smith, Crosby, Rosu, Von Miller, Danielle Hunter, Quentin Williams. Where my guys at, man? Where my players at? I'm seeing a whole bunch of other players and ain't my players. Whoa, not even for linebacker? No Peyton Wilson, no Patrick Queen? Interesting. Alex Highsmith, okay. Dante Jackson, okay. Minka, there we go. KZ, there we go. About to say y'all snubbing. Treat us like we in the Super Bowl or something. And put your bets in right now. Eagles or the Chiefs. I'm going with the Eagles because they in Philadelphia. My team, Steelers, is also in Pennsylvania. And I don't like the Chiefs. That's just that. I don't like the Chiefs. I'm sorry. Got respect for them, but I don't like them. Yeah, so here's the upgrades from our awards. George Pickens, as you see, has an ability slot now in the back end. Superstar him, please. Thank you very much. And George Pickens, I cannot wait to see what you do in year 2. But the main question this offseason for the Steelers is who will be their quarterback heading into the 2025 season? Who will be the addition to the running back, to the receiving core, pass rush, maybe offensive line, DBs? Who knows, but it's a lot we need to do. And this is the time for it to do so. So this video will just be solely the offseason, free agent signings, any trades. I'll say the draft video for a separate video. I don't want to overwhelm you all with like a hour-long video. You know what I'm saying? Knowing you all probably not going to sit through the whole video and watch it. That's why I've been kind of condensing the videos, making them shorter. So I can, like, you know what I'm saying, reach a bigger audience and have people actually sit through the whole video and watch it without, you know what I'm saying, clicking off or anything like that. But either way, watchers are watching. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? The long way, no diddy. And yeah, Calvin Austin getting some upgrades. Peyton Wilson, my rookie, as you see, broke out. Thanks to him getting a defensive rookie of the year. He now is a superstar as well. So love to see that from my man. Then we got a couple of scrubs. We got to tighten up on, Mason McCormick, our rookie left guard that we got in real life. Looking okay, you know what I'm saying, based off of year 1 performance. And our man Mount Washington, the big tight end Darnell Washington, got to get him a little boost too. I do want to use my man a little bit more, but Firemouth is just so convenient, so clutch and reliable. And I had Alex Pierce right there as well. I had Claypool there for a short period of time. A lot of moves was made this season, so if you need to catch up on anything, want to see what actually happened, took place this year, to see how we got where we are right now, double back and find out. Your Super Bowl champions for the 2024 season is the Kansas City Chiefs, who beat the Eagles by 1 touchdown. Mahomes is the Super Bowl MVP. And here's a list of the retirements for the season, man. I'm not going to sit right here and go through every single baddie. I'm going to speed their video up just a little bit, because nobody really of importance in my opinion of noting, you know what I'm saying. Anybody else you see. I'm sure that if you're playing Madden franchise, you're having the same people retire your franchise as well. So, okay. Let's see what we got to do then. Coach's office, man. Workouts, little side workouts to see if we can get our guys a little bit better. Condition-wise, let's see. My man DeMarvin Leal, man. Let's see what we can put my man in position to focus on. I'm going to try to do like pass rush moves, getting off the blocks. Yeah, of course. I need you to be a force off the line, man. Cam Hayward going to be retiring soon. And our pass rush will get weakened due to that. I'm not going to lie. Captain Cam is definitely a big baddie to have right there in the middle. Of course, still got Highsmith, TJ Watt, him, DeMarvin Leal. But it's just, off season is for changing and growth, man. So we want to adjust this press conference real quick and see about our future, man. Our plans for this upcoming off season. What does it look like? What does it consist of? Man, I'm making a splash, man. We trying to upgrade the roster. Not gonna hold you. QB. Controller. Goodness gracious. Like, Yeah, we ain't gonna, you know how we do here at Pittsburgh. We ain't gonna even tell y'all. We gonna give y'all smoke screens, man. Smoke and mirrors, bro. We gonna give y'all one thing the whole time. We gonna do something else. Training camp, though. Check us out, of course, to see what we did, man. Because I tell you, man, if the draft goes how it's supposed to go based off our free agents that we trying to sign, we don't even know who's available. Let's look at the mock draft, matter of fact, to see who's still available. Like, where would they land, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Kind of build our Shador Sanders is going before us. Ashton Gentry's under us. Jalen Milroe's also under us. Interesting. Hey, we got Takario Davis, a tall corner right there. I think he's like 6'5". We got a chance to really make some splashes with some guys under us. But the mock draft 5 would be the one that pretty much says everything, barring any trades, man. So nobody right here is worth the franchise tag. I want Russell to be here next year. I don't know why I want Russell over Justin Fields. It's something about the fact that he's going to be like his motivation tag of being a mentor to whoever I draft. I'm drafting a quarterback this year, no denying that. Well, right now, we have no quarterback. I didn't resign anybody. This is our running back room. Fullback is Connor Hayward. Receivers, 4 of them. I moved Alec Pierce back from tight end to wide receiver just for the time being because we need some depth. We don't have depth. So at tight end, we have Frymouth and Darnell Washington. Yeah, we're real skinny right now. Just Broderick Jones, Alex Sayamalu, and Mason McCormick at left guard. Zach Frazier is sole center. James Daniels and Walker Little still at right guard. And Trey Fatano right there at right tackle. Larry Ogunjobi still here. DeMarvin Leal. Cam Hayward still here. It's on his last contract as well. Logan Lee. Keanu Benson. Devontae Wyatt. And then Montravius Adams. TJ Watt, the only linebacker. Outside, Patrick Queen, Cole Holcomb, and my rookie, Peyton Wilson. Alex Highsmith with Nick Herbig. 2 right outside linebackers, JPJ, Dante Jackson, who's now an X Factor, Kayla Ringo, Corey Trice, Ryan Watts, Kalen Barnes, Delonte Hood. Minka and DeMonte KZ, Deshaun Elliott, and Nick Cross are our safeties. Chris Boswell, I'm about to cut Trey Wolf. Do that real quick, Rooski Dooski. Boom, so just Chris Boswell, Cameron Johnson. I'm about to cut this dude. Nolan Cooney, Deuces. You got Big Ben jersey number? Man, you tripping. Our draft is right here. Is what we looking like. I know, right? It's not all that, but we're gonna look real quick to see, man, through our favorites. Quarterbacks. Quinn Edwards, Carson Beck, Shador Sanders, Jalen Milroe. You know, you see right here it says Cam Ward's a day 3 pick. I know he might be a first round pick in real life. I don't know why it's like how it is. I don't know how to really change it and work it how it somebody got a tutorial, know somebody that does a tutorial on how to edit the draft classes perfectly, let me know. But we need a halfback. I feel like we need one of these halfbacks. I see Raheem Sanders right here from South Carolina, the Dynasty, if you know, from on the other series. You know what I'm saying? I got some players implemented over here, man. Try to get these guys over here. Emeka Ugba. A lot of offensive linemen right here, but I'm not too concerned about getting a premier guy. I want probably like a backup guy, a guy who can probably fill in for an injury, or a guy who can come in when Isaac Sayamalu and James Daniel gets a little bit too old. But right now I'm pretty much cool with our young guys we have right now. But I have a plethora of people we can choose from if it comes down to us needing to actually fish and reconstruct the offensive line. Now our pass rushers, a lot of good guys right here. Got James Pierce Jr., who we know from Tennessee was a fucking problem. Hemingway from South Carolina as well, from my dynasty. He is also here. He got drafted. Him and Raheem Sanders the only two that got drafted that year after my year 1 with the South Carolina Gamecocks in the other series. So, some Beasleys in this joint. I did favor some Beasleys. Oh, yeah, gotta give me a little sibling. Gotta give me a sibling over here in the fold. Make him a Pittsburgh Steelers, a little nephew or something. See, that could be the connection. If Mike Tomlin started drafting some of the family of head coach Bankroll Beasley, who's in South Carolina. And, man, come on now. The channel about this series about to get a little bit more storyline oriented. You know what I'm saying? A lot of players, though. A lot of players, man. I don't know if half these players are even real people. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we have in our favorites. We got another little text message real quick from our offensive coordinator. Chris Boswell struggled. Bro, he's not our quarterback. They got Chris Boswell labeled as our quarterback because we have no quarterback. So they're talking about Chris Boswell. He didn't even throw the football last season, bro. What are y'all talking about? They messing up my whatever's going on right now. Because why y'all talking about Chris Boswell as if y'all know he's going to be the freaking quarterback? Accuracy and age, he's not a quarter. I guess it doesn't matter because he's not a quarterback. So lose arm strength. Oh well. Hey, Justin Fields, he's right there. 26 years old. Russell Wilson's right there as well. We're gonna try to go for Russ. Fields though, man. I hope wherever you go, man, you be a starter. Your speed, mobility was definitely great. But you want too much, brother. And we can get Russ for the Lowski Doty. Let's see, we're going to throw him a little offer. Keep moving through. Mac Jones. Nah. Aiden O'Connell. Mason Rudolph. I should bring back Kenny Pickett. What Kenny Pickett at? Zach Wilson. That's somebody I would have used back like a season or two ago when I was actually kind of like a low-key fan of Zach Wilson. But, man, it's not anything. Halfbacks, though. Wide receivers. Brandon Ayuk. It could be funny to finally get Brandon Ayuk to actually be a Steeler since all the hype was going on this season and everything. But he stayed with the 49ers. Not seeing nobody that's popping out. Bring Juju back. Let's bring Sky Moore back. Not too sure. Bring Odell. Bring me Cole. I wouldn't mind having OBJ over here with the Steelers, bro. I'm not going to lie. Him and George Pickens are D-Hop. We're going to offer Odell. Not going to hold you, fellas. Not going to hold y'all. Let's see what we can put together, though. My God, low ball, brother. You ain't who you used to be, bro. You 32 years old, 7 overall, you normal development. So you got to take what you get, or you ain't getting nothing from me, brother. Team fronty 1 year with $4 million. I mean, I guess, but that's still giving a lot of dough cheese. I might just give him 2 years for all that. Send him an offer. Let's see what else we can get. Tutu Atwell. On a smaller end, you know what I'm saying, but somebody we could have probably used. They got Claypool still at tight end. My bad, Claypool. I forgot to move you back to wide receiver. Kendrick Green, former Pittsburgh Steelers, try to bring him back for that piece. That can help us not have to do anything in the draft as far as getting an offensive lineman, you know. So that'll be interesting to see what we can do. Pass rushers. Everybody's an old head, man. Everybody's an old head. Epinesa, he's a player I do like, just based off his build. Osai, Okora, Carl Lawson, James Houston don't seem too bad of an actually idea. I don't know why. But I'm thinking we go with that right there. Send that offer over there. Some help for TJ. Oh, gosh, yes. TJ needs some help back there. Azeez Ojulari. I would take BJ over Azeez, but he's not here. Middle linebacker, I think we're good. Isaiah Simmons, Alex Singleton, we know what he was doing for us in the Broncos franchise last year in Madden 24. Right side. See, a Crow for Owusu Komora would be good, but he has no interest in us, so is Dane there like, why try? We have to throw him some money just to convince him to slide over here with us. Lorenzo Carter. I would try this, though. I will say that much. DBs. Okuda. Jordan Lewis. Caleb Farley. We might got to go ahead and bring Caleb Farley over, but bring him over here, see what he can do with us. Henderson. We got him in real life. LOL. Back in the day, my DBs that I always wanted was Jeff Okuda, CJ Henderson, J.C. Horn, and Greedy Williams. That was like who I always wanted to put on my team for some odd reason, bruh. But like now, Caleb Farley is like the definition of them, but better. 6'2", good height, good speed. And we're going to try to double back and double dip real quick to see what else we can get. Offensive lineman. Can we go ahead and get somebody else to come join the fold? Dan Moore, former Steeler. We could bring him back as well. Did our first little eval, so we're going to try to go ahead and do some more. Show y'all who we targeted. OBJ still questionable, but we did get Caleb Farley, James Houston, Rustin Wilson, and Lorenzo Carter. So 4 people signed, you know what I'm saying? OBJ still pondering. You know, I'm not going to force somebody to do what they don't want to do. Going to go ahead and do Dan Moore now. We didn't have enough spots left last week, so now we're doing Dan Moore. And I'm probably going to offer Kendrick Green too. And maybe we can get some help at the pass rusher still. Don't think we need nothing at DB. Let's see. All right, evals, okay. Come on, Dan Moore, sign. Farley. Yeah, we got us a little, look, we bringing them over. It ain't the best. It ain't super overall splashing, but we getting depth pieces, and I feel like that's what matters. And as you see, the end of the jump, well, not the end of the jump, Brandon Ayuk is with the Rams. LOL to that. In division. Over there with Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp potentially. A little backup won't hurt. Hendon Hooker, you know what I'm saying? I think that's reasonable to have an extra quarterback on your team. And here's the mock draft 5. They got James Pierce Jr. going number 1 overall to the Broncos. First quarterback gone right there. Second quarterback gone. Shedeur Sanders to the Steelers. What happened that helped him drop? Sicario Davis flew up. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. We're going to try to offer Donald Parham Jr. real quick. Another big baggy tight end to go with Darnell Washington. They extra left tackles pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Right tackles. That's pretty much how you can view them. So this is how we looking now. This is what we got. That's our haul. Here we go with Dan Moore. Again, trying to tweak his contract a little bit to make him want to go ahead and sign over. He's still been a little bit stubborn. Brandon Ayuk, Amari Cooper to the Commanders. This is the end. Jalen Warren to the Bucks. Hey, the Commanders stacked up. They got D-Hop too. They went all old heads, brother. Odell to the Raiders. Chuba to the Raiders. Justin Fields to the Raiders. Oh, man. That's all right. That's all right. I'm proud of them boys, man. Hope we play the Raiders next year. Claypool to the Chargers. Tough. Cuda to the Vikings. Oh, man. Hey. I'm proud of Justin Fields, bro. To the Raiders, though. This is how we looking, man. Russ is back. Najee still here with Keaton Mitchell. Connor still right there. George Pickens, Russ, Alec Pierce, and Calvin Austin. We didn't get no receiver, unfortunately. OBJ was being stubborn, but it's cool. Tight ends, we got 3 of them now. So we can keep Alec Pierce over here, receiver. 2 left tackles. 2 left guards. Only 1 center. 2 right guards. And 2 right tackles now. So we can go get a center in the draft. 2 left ends. Cam Hayward is gone, guys. I did not show you all, but you got to see in a second who we traded Cam Hayward for. Y'all about to see in a second, but as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel, man. Catch y'all next video. Christian Gonzalez is the newest Pittsburgh Steeler in a trade with the Patriots for Cam Hayward in a 4th-round pick, man. All is well. Until next episode to see how the draft goes and see what else goes inside this franchise, stay tuned, man.